All right. LDWMMAC, and salute to the WMMA universe. This is your boy, the Coach. You're live on the Culture Show. The Culture Show live. Man. I got to keep up with some of these smaller organizations, man. I got to. They got some good WMMA talent, man. Criszaida versus Claudia Baril. Man, oh man. You know what, man? I enjoyed this fight. This was a good fight, man. Both of these two, they came into the fight undefeated, okay? And I'll be honest, I didn't know a whole lot about them. But when I watched the fight, and then I just watched a lot of their fights, even some of Claudia Baril's amateur fights. But man, I gotta say, I was impressed. I was impressed with both of them. Criszaida, man, she had a definitely reach advantage. And Claudia Baril was doing a real good job, man, of keeping Criszaida at the end of her jab. And I said, dang, I don't know how Criszaida, being the shorter fighter, is going to get past that jab. I don't know. I saw Criszaida a few times bite down on her mouthpiece and just come straight ahead, and she had some success. I felt like Claudia Baril, she flat-footed. She real flat-footed. And I think, though, her hands, Claudia Baril got some good hands, but her mobility, it's almost not there. It's almost non-existent. And, when I sat there, I said, man, I think Criszaida having that mobility and can move laterally around the circle, I think she needs to circle Claudia Baril and make Claudia Baril come to her, because Claudia's so flat-footed. And Claudia also, being that flat-footed, she definitely was having issues cutting off that octagon. And y'all know me, man. Y'all know I'm a big believer that if you don't know how to cut off the octagon, if you don't have an idea of how to do that, you're going to be embarrassed by a striker. A striker is going to embarrass you every time. And this is, I won't say Claudia was being embarrassed, not by any stretch of imagination, not at all. But I can definitely tell that Criszaida mobility was definitely bothering Claudia. And at times Claudia had, trouble trying to close that distance. But man, when the fight was at range, I felt like Claudia was winning the fight. But when Criszaida got in on the inside, oh man, little powerhouse got in there and started whooping up on Claudia's ass. And I said, man, hey, wait a minute, this fight is turning from a chess match to an ass whooping. That's what I said. And I said to myself, hey, how much of pretty much the physicality is Claudia Baril gonna take? How much is she gonna be able to take it at? Well, it wasn't much. Cause see, in round one, I felt like they were evenly matched in round one, but toward the end of the round, Criszaida, man, she came in with a fury. And I'm talking about, man, she got the fight. She pushed Claudia up against that cage. She tripped Claudia, got her to the ground, and man, just started beating her head in. I said, man, okay, so I felt like Criszaida edged out round one. Now we go to round two. Man, they doing the same thing. Criszaida, man, with some excellent foot movement, man. Excellent foot movement, real quick, definitely defensively responsible. And she was also doing a lot of feints, keeping her head out the center line. And I was really impressed with that. I said, man, this girl Criszaida, yeah, I like this kid. And, she was moving, she was bouncing, she was moving. And she waited for the perfect opportunity, and she got close to Claudia. Claudia couldn't do nothing in them clinches, man. Criszaida, man, she got the fight back to the ground. She started beating Claudia in the head, and Claudia gave up her back. And man, Criszaida, she got her hand up under the throat, up under the chin of Claudia Baril. She got her arm up under there. And see, once a fighter is flattened out, the fight's pretty much over, okay? When I saw Claudia go flat, when Criszaida was able to flatten her out, I said, oh, this fight over, And I'm watching the fight with, my female friend. She said, no, it's not, no, it's fine, I said, look, you don't know nothing about fighting, okay? I said, just keep your mouth shut. You don't know nothing about fighting. I said, this fight's over. Okay? There's no way that Claudia Baril is gonna, be able to get up from that. I said, I've been watching MMA long enough. Once you flatten out, that's it. And sure enough, the coach was right again. I was right again. When she flattened out, it was the end. I like this fighter, Criszaida. I like her, man. I think she's ready to go into the UFC. I don't even think they need to do a contender series with her. I think she's ready to go. I think she's legit ready. Definitely, put at the bottom of the rung and see what she does. I think that she can take out a couple of fighters, man. But there, of course, you know, they may give her another fight or two in CFC. They might give her another fight or two. I mean, who knows? Okay, we don't know, what's gonna happen. But I do know that this girl's ready, man. Claudia Baril didn't look too bad either. I mean, there were points in the fight where I thought Claudia had her moments, but it's just she's so flat-footed, man. And you can even look in the photograph right here in the background, man. Like, look, you see how she stands? It's like when you stand on the floor, when you just put your feet flat on the ground, you are a target. And your opponents that can move around, they're gonna just, they're gonna stick and move, and you're just sitting there. You're a sitting duck. That's something that Claudia got to work on. You can correct being flat-footed. You can correct that. It's not something that's a death sentence. I mean, you can correct it, by doing the stuff that you need to do. Getting up on the balls of your feet. Actually putting orthotics in your shoes. There are different things that you can do to help you not be flat-footed. I don't know, man, but God, dog, Criszaida was a savage, man. She went in here and destroyed Claudia Baril. It is what it is. Shout out, man. I'm a new fan. I'm definitely a new fan of Criszaida Adams.